Today I'm going to be reading some entries from my journals that have really helped me. I've channeled messages into my journals, and I've also have this specific one which is everything I've learned through my awakening journey. And honestly, it's pretty small, the amount of entries that I have in it, but that's because I only put in the things that I am sure of, the messages that I know are 100% real, and I resonate deeply with them, and they help me to recognize source and the the way that I can uplift my life and transform and change. So this book is really meaningful to me. It's really powerful, and I hope to turn it into a real book one day. But as for today, I wrote this journal entry, and I'm going to explain why I wrote it after. In order to grow, we must first let go of what no longer serves us. What is depleting and taking away from your energy rather than feeding it? What is creating more suffering than growth? Is it keeping you stagnant? How are you nourishing your energy? Is it through distraction and indulgence? Or is it through expression and presence? You will feel it in the way you laugh, in the way you breathe, in the choices that you make. Life is a reflection of the energy you are embodying. If your life is constantly reflecting out negative to you, then what experiences, emotions, and energy are you allowing yourself to embody? In embodying negative, negative reflects back to you. You can only experience what you allow to exist in your reality. Embody the energy first of which you would like to experience. Embodiment first, action second. This is what it's like owning an Australian Shepherd, by the way. He's so needy and attached. But as I was saying, living in energy that does not suit you, I have dealt with this so freaking much in my life. I've dealt with this so freaking much because I've been in. Also, stop! Oh my gosh! Anyways, I've lived in mindsets of lack and believing that everything was going wrong in my life, that literally like nothing works out for me, that pain is just something that I keep like attracting in my life because it just happens. It's just happening to me. And I didn't realize that I was the one creating those experiences through my energy. What we don't realize is that our thoughts hold so much power. We believe that we are imprisoned to our thoughts, that our thoughts are just gonna come and like that's it. Like we have to believe them, thinking that thoughts that come in, we naturally have to believe them. But we don't have to believe them, and we don't even have to recognize our thoughts as ourselves because we're not our thoughts. We're just the ones who are aware of the thoughts going through our head. And in knowing that, you're able to change your mindset. You're able to change the way you experience your thoughts. You're able to manifest your reality by changing the thoughts that you want to have. Because when you are consumed by thoughts that are negative, that everything is going to go wrong in your life, that nothing good happens to you, that is going to continue to reflect back out to you. That is going to continue to show up in the world and show you the thoughts, that the beliefs that you are holding in your mind, that is going to come out in the world. And so I wrote this because I have been in a job that has been really depleting my energy. And for personal reasons, I've been sticking at that job because I want to help. I want to help the people that are there, and I want to help them change their minds and like help them experience abundance, experience happiness. But it gets to the point where I'm putting my so much of myself out there that it affects my energy too, and it depletes me. And I guess in this way I've been keeping myself stuck there to working a job that literally doesn't make me happy, even though I always find a way to make moments happy and I always try to see the good in everything. It doesn't take away from the bad days, from the days that it doesn't it never really fills my cup. It never lifts my spirit. And we are meant to always be, maybe not always like constantly, but we are meant to always feel energized by what we're doing, always feel energized by the experiences that we partake in. And that includes work. Work is a part of our everyday lives. Work is a part of this society that we created. And if you're going to work, why not work in a job that nurtures you, that supports you? Because I believe that where passion, where passion resides, there's always going to be money. Where passion leads, money succeeds. I don't even know. I'm just saying shit because it rhymes. But literally, I believe that you can make any passion into money because I know it's something that we have made a part of our experience. But it's not an excuse to continue to sit in places where you no longer feel happy, where you constantly feel drained. And I honestly, I'll be honest on here that I have quit multiple jobs, not because I'm a bad worker, not because I'm lazy, or not because I didn't try to make the job work. It's just the fact that the jobs were so bad for my mental health, repetitive jobs and jobs where it feels like I can't get any higher and I'm just doing the same things every day. Like those jobs do not fulfill me. The jobs that fulfill me are jobs where I can use my mind and I can express myself. You can't express yourself in a job where they literally have you doing the same task every single day. We were all born into this life with different experiences, with different perspectives. So why are we going about our days acting like every other person, acting like doing the same actions that anybody could do? Do every action in your own energy. Do every action as an expression of yourself because I believe that that's what we came to do. I believe we came onto this earth to really be ourselves and show our perspective because if we weren't, then why would we all be born different? Why wouldn't we all just be born the same? Why wouldn't we all just be born the same, live the same lives, do the same jobs, and whatever, live the same life and then die? Like for what? For what? No, like we're really meant to express ourselves. Like we were not given these talents, these experiences, these emotions for no reason. So I think we're meant to really like take a hold of this fact and use your manifestation powers, your all the tools that you are already given when you're born, and use it to feel love, to experience love. Stop holding on to negative beliefs, stop holding on to negative mindsets, stop holding on to negative energy, any of that shit. Just cut it out and focus on love. Focus on what you do have. Focus on the love that is in your life. Maybe it's not showing up in your life. Like I said earlier, I have been in those bad mindsets where things were constantly going bad, like back to back to back to back. Like literally, I had this one friend, she told me like, "Girl, like are you okay? Like what the hell is the universe doing to you? Like literally every other month, every other day, whatever, something's going wrong. And I think I went through those experiences to teach the world how to overcome it. But besides that fact, I was able to transform what I was experiencing by focusing on thoughts that expressed what I did want to experience, the feelings that I did want to feel, the things that I did want to embody. And so, literally, if you have to say affirmations, saying, I love myself, the most basic ones, I love myself, I'm happy, I have a great family, I have a great set of friends, everything works out for me. Going deeper, I am always in the right place at the right time. Good things always happen to me. I'm the luckiest person in the world. My bad, y'all. I ran out of storage. But literally, all the affirmations that you can think of, literally write them down. Say them out loud 3 times. I'm planning to make affirmation videos in the future of affirmations that I say every day to help me in my life, because literally affirmations has helped me so much. And the awakening process, it comes in it comes in stages. But to break the negative cycle loop, if you have to fake it, if you have to just say affirmations to the point that you feel them and you embody them, then do it, because they truly work once you start believing and feel the words, like really believe and feel the words, because that that's what changes your reality, because you are thinking differently. And then after you do that, you're going to feel such a good high. You're going to feel so good. And then there's going to be challenges, but good challenges that challenge you to uplift your life, to take your life to the next level, to start reprogramming your belief system and letting go of thoughts that no longer serve you, to situations that no longer serve you, to ideas, to memories, all of that. All of that comes as you continue to level up and you decide to take a hold of your life and change it. But before I finish, I'm going to read a part from my awakening book, which, again, like I said, it has a couple different things from my experience in my awakening journey. And everything in this book I know is 100% true. And it's words or knowledge that I have embodied and learned that helps me every single day. And it helps me to understand source and understand consciousness better. So let's just get into it. Feel the frequency first. We are free, free to do anything, free to move in any way. There is always another way. You can always act in love. Choose to be in the state of love. You can always make it through any moment, no matter how bad. The one thing that is guaranteed in this life is that you are gonna make it through any moment. I know when I experienced loss in my life, when I lost a parent, I that that pain was really big, and I think that's the most biggest experience that I've ever experienced in my whole life. I'm barely 21 years old, but it was a big experience. And at the time, it felt like how is my life gonna go on? Like, how am I gonna continue to be alive without this person? But I did, and I transformed, and I'm the person that I am today. And not just through loss, like literally through any bad situation, you always come out of it. And depending on your reaction to it, that's how much pain you're going to experience through what happens. But that is why controlling your thoughts, and putting out what you want to feel helps. And that's why feeling the frequency first, feeling the feeling that you want to feel first, is going to attract more things that matter in your life. And painful experiences, like, no matter the situation, any painful experience, it's always meant to help you grow. It's always meant to help you see things in a different way. It's never to make you suffer. Pain is never meant to make you suffer. It's meant to make you feel, it's meant to make you see, and it's meant to make you understand. And so, when you're in a bad situation and you feel yourself falling into, I'm stuck here, I don't want to experience this, and my life sucks, cut that thought right there and understand that you're always going to make it. You're always going to make it to the other side. You're always going to make it into the next moment. No moment lasts forever. Everything is constantly happening in the present, but the present is always moving. The present was always in different energy. The present is always revealing something new. You're never going to be stuck somewhere forever. And the only way you get stuck somewhere forever is when you're focused on the past, when you're too focused on reliving memories, holding on to old memories. That is the only way that you will never get out of a situation. The only way to get out of a situation is to move forward, to live in the present, to live from moment to moment. So that's it for my message today. I hope this resonated with you guys, and I hope you I hope this helped you see things in a different way, because I want and I need you to know that you are in control of your reality. You are in control of what you experience. You are in control of your mind. So don't be of your mind, but be the one in control. Be the one who gets to experience so much joy. Choose the light, choose the light, choose the love. Every single day, choose that love, choose that light. I know how hard it can be, but just try, just keep trying, and one day it's gonna get easier. I love you guys, and I'll speak to you in the next video. Pick yourself up and go after the life you desire.